am Fox 13 News anchor Linda Hurtado, and when 2020 brought in a surge of challenges for the American Cancer Society's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer movement, it needed a team to help it rise above the tumultuous waves. It needed individual striders to do more. It needed Strides teams to give more. It needed real men wear pink candidates to be more. You didn't blink, didn't flinch. You stepped up to help Strides rise above the tide. We showcased many of you on Fox 13 during a series of stories we aired in October, and many of those stories you can find on my Facebook page. But now, it's time for the top individuals, top teams, and top real men candidates to stand and receive another well-deserved salute.
My name is Ronnie Lowndy.
And my name is Eileen Cantarella.
Eileen and I chaired a fundraiser for our team, Answer to Cancer SRQ, this year, as soon as we learned that the Benderson Walk was canceled. As a breast cancer survivor, the Making Strides event has been very important to me. After my diagnosis, it was the walk at Benderson Park that made me realize that I was not alone and that there were many other survivors out there determined to beat breast cancer. Knowing that we were facing challenges due to COVID-19, Eileen and I set out to reinvent the walk this year. We formed a committee that planned a full week of fundraising events, and we called it Pink Week. On the last day, the finale was a walk of our own in the area where we lived. We sold signs that were scattered throughout the walk that memorialized those who we lost and honored those who had survived.
Unlike Ronnie, I'm not a cancer survivor, but I am a very passionate supporter of the cause. Our family has been touched by various forms of cancer, and of course, breast cancer too. The fundraising approach we used to reach out to family and friends was done in two ways. Firstly, we each created a Making Strides page on Facebook, and the responses were terrific. Each time the pages were updated, more donations came in. This is an easy and effective way for your contacts to donate. Secondly, using the American Cancer Society page, I sent letters using the ACS module, but inserted my own message. This way it became more personal. And this was another effective way donations came through. After raising an astonishing $30,000, yes, $30,000, we were gifted a matching amount by a charitable family foundation, bringing our total to over $60,000. We fervently hope that these monies will help find a cure.
Thank you from Team TGH.
Tampa General is excited and proud to be the recipient of the Triple Crown Award for 2020, as well as having participated in the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event this year.
Hi, I'm Mitch Best, and on December 19th, I'll celebrate 14 years as a breast cancer survivor. I've been walking and making strides since 2007 in Central Park and now in Tampa since 2015. I want to thank my husband, Gare, my friends, my neighbors, my family, and all those who have supported me with donations. My fundraising passion is described by this: nevertheless, she persisted.
South Florida, Phil Martelli. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with every single one of you. You made a difference. Breast cancer research, breast cancer awareness. They talk about, well, the clothes don't make the man. Yeah, but you know what? The pink clothes are making a difference. What you've done for so many, in small ways, in big ways. They sent me a list. I have the list of winners. I'm going to give you each a shout out. But you know what? Everybody that participated, everybody that gave you a nickel for your attempt to be real men wearing pink, I can only say one thing. Thank you, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you, and I'm going to say it again. Thank you. What an extraordinary effort in a really extraordinary year. To think of you, each one of you, allowing us to crush cancer. You're heroes. Each and every one of you are heroes. Now, I want to make sure that I acknowledge Tom and Brendan and Damon, the top three in Tampa Bay. I want to talk to the people in Sarasota, Keith and you and Kevin, and those in Lee and Collier, Soren, Jason, and Patrick. You did it, man. What an unbelievable year. Unbelievable year. And some family out there owes you a virtual hug because you made their quality of life just a little bit better. Don't stop. Please, fellas, don't stop. Keep preaching, keep fighting. And you know what? You guys look pretty good in pink. Keep wearing it proudly because you allowed us to continue to crush cancer. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, American Cancer Society. Tom Rometta here. It was my pleasure to be a participant in the Tampa Real Men Wear Pink campaign. We all know cancer destroys too many lives. My family's been impacted by cancer, and so have many of my friends and colleagues. When I consider the fact that 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancers in their lifetimes, I think about all the important women in my life. I cannot sit on the sidelines knowing the American Cancer Society fundraising efforts had been reduced by the pandemic. So it was my honor and a lot of fun to participate in the Tampa Real Men Wear Pink campaign this year. Thanks for all your support.
Hi, I'm Wink News anchor Lois Tomey. Fundraising isn't all that the American Cancer Society does, but all it does depends on fundraising. Never have those funds been more important than in 2020. The Making Strides movement needed an extra lift from its corporate sponsors and partners, and it got it. Thanks to your efforts, the Stride season continued to save lives, celebrate lives, and move us closer to a world without breast cancer. Now it's time to salute those specific sponsors and partners who brought clarity to the 2020 Strides effort.
Hi, Making Strides of Tampa. My name is Beth Garland from Ultimate Medical Academy, and we're so honored to be a part of the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer movement in 2020, when our efforts all count more than ever. UMA was proud to sponsor the event itself and to field a team, as well as to have a real man who wears pink participant, Mr. Tom Rometta, who was the #1 fundraiser in Tampa Bay and in the top 10 leaderboard in the nation. And right now, I'd just like to take a minute to thank everyone who helped us build such an incredible team. We had team members from across the United States, our faculty, our staff, our family members, friends, vendors, partners, and even our students and alumni. And we had more than 2,600 participants walking to fight breast cancer. And I'd like to thank everyone at UMA who made that possible, from our UMA Making Strides ambassadors to our marketing and communications teams, our HR team, our purchasing team, our operational services team, BI, and of course, everybody that participated and walked on the big day. Thank you, Making Strides, for letting us be part of this amazing event, and we can't wait for 2021.
Hi there, everybody. It's Cindy Elliott here from the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa Rocking Walk Stars. So excited to accept this award, this Triple Crown Award. I know that we work really hard every year to be able to come out for the American Cancer Society, and this year was really, really difficult, but I'm really proud of how my team showed up and how the people that we work with supported us. So we couldn't have done this without the support of so many team members who donated their 1%, about 500 this year, which equated to about $18,000 that we were able to raise. And we couldn't have done it without the support of all of our team leaders. So on behalf of everybody here at Seminole Hard Rock and on behalf of everybody who put effort into helping us raise money for Making Strides, I hope you guys have a really happy holiday, and thank you so much, American Cancer Society, for all you do for our community.
Hi, we're Maverick and Lulu from 92.1 CTQ, and we did our part to help with Strides this year by teaming with Lee Bryce and Tyler Farr for the Pink Parking Lot Party. We had a blast kicking off Strides Week, but now it's time to give special recognition to those who have created a lasting impact in the Strides movement.
These are the Strides committee members and advisory team members who amplified the 2020 Strides movement with their leadership. These are the teams or companies that have earned an added moment in the spotlight. And these are the multicultural Greek organizations who made time to answer the bell. Your will infused our strength. Your optimism fueled our hopes. Your energy boosted our efforts. Let's meet this unique group of contributors.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer late last year, and I found the lump myself. I'm familiar with my breasts. No one knows your body like you know your body. So when I felt a lump, I went in and I got it checked out. I was diagnosed, and less than a month later, I was having a lumpectomy. Here we are now, a year later. I'll be celebrating 1 year being cancer-free. When I got diagnosed, one of the first things that I wanted to look for was information about how has this disease had an effect on African American women. To be able to go on the American Cancer Society website and find recent studies, it's eye-opening and amazing, because oftentimes I feel that African American women are invisible. They're talking about the African American community and how this disease is affecting the community. And so to see Making Strides is looking at me and seeing me too as the face of breast cancer is really important. My first experience at Making Strides was pretty amazing. There was so much positive energy in the air. Being a breast cancer survivor, it was beautiful to meet so many strangers who would just give you a high five, give you a hug. I can't say enough about how good it felt to be amongst the people there. Making Strides had so many inspirational signs along the path, and we'd slap the sign, give it a high five for energy. We walked, we danced, we sang. And I learned that because of my fundraising and the fundraising of many others, we're able to help. And that's beautiful. We need to educate all women on breast cancer, on triple negative. There's so many resources out there. This has affected many people, many women. Although we've come a long ways, there's still so much more research and information, and helping to raise funds with Making Strides actually can move this cause along. Breast cancer is many things, but it's not the winner. Know your breast and advocate for yourself, but then get busy, because there's a lot of hope out there.
Hey guys, my name is Debbie. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm 55 years old, and for decades I have joined in on the fight, whether it's distributing shower cards as educational shower cards about breast self-exams, or handing out pink ribbons at NFL games, or raising money for breast cancer research. Well, this year I am the fight. And as much as everybody tells us, oh, you're strong and you'll get through this and you're a warrior, well, yeah, we are. But I'm there with you. I mean, I'm there with you sobbing into your pillow. I'm there with you when everything just seems so overwhelming. You just don't even know how to think straight. But here's what I want you to know. In those moments when we feel so weak and we feel so uncertain, just know that people all over the United States and the world are cheering us on, and they're rooting for us. I want you to know that you're beautiful. I mean, you're absolutely stunning. Whether you're bald like me, or you're missing a breast, or you have a scar, you're absolutely beautiful. You are a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. You're so amazing. You know, and in those moments when you can't even like sit up, like the biggest accomplishment you've made for the day is actually sitting up, and that's just like such a win. Well, you know what? You're a champion. You're an absolute rock star. Hey guys, I just want you to know that you are loved, you are supported, and I'm sending you all of my love today. Hang in there. We got this.
Welcome, Susan and Fiona. I'm so glad you guys could join us today. Susan and Fiona are members of our Strides Advisory team from Sarasota Manatee and from our Tampa Making Strides Against Breast Cancer events. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Stephen.
I know you all on the Strides Advisory team help our local Making Strides Against Breast Cancer committees. So we want to talk through what that looks like to be on the committee today. And Fiona, I know that we're out looking for leaders to join our committees for all of our events, but everyone's a leader. So tell me about what it looks like to be a member of a Making Strides committee.
Absolutely. So I think that every member of the committee obviously brings a different element to the table. So we're always looking for leaders in different facets of our community that have different outreaches, different demographics, and every single person, it's been mind-blowing how much influence they can have within their own large community or small community, just in their neighborhoods, and how much they can get accomplished. So I consider everybody on our committee here in Sarasota Manatee a leader, and they've definitely shown that, especially this year with all the challenges we had with with COVID and not being able to have an actual walk, but the creativity that came from these people and showing the leadership and still reaching goals. I mean, some of these teams still exceeded their goals. Our Real Men Wear Pink exceeded so many goals that they had set for themselves this year through virtual events and through creative ways. That to me is just showing leadership across the board.
I love that. Everyone is a leader, and you're right, they're so creative, which it makes me think, Susan, with that creativity, each of our event committee members are able to help bring their sense of creativity toward that event. What does that look like when you're part of the Strides committee to help shape it?
Well, I think everyone actually became a committee member this year because they all had their own walks. They had their own ideas. They helped us turn the town pink, no matter where the town was. Was it your neighborhood? Was it your workplace? Wherever it was. So the beauty of being on the committee is that you then help shape whatever event is happening in your town. And those creative ideas, we're always looking for new ones. Somebody has some little minor thing that could be, wow, the big thing the other teams were looking for. And the beauty is we can share, because we don't want to reinvent the wheel. There's too many great ideas out there, and we saw a lot of new ones this year.
You're so right. Everyone was their own mini committee this year when they walked their own way. And we're looking for those creative ideas to help bring new energy to Making Strides each year on these volunteer-led committees. And I know you both got involved with Making Strides because of the mission of the American Cancer Society. So I'd love if you both would share, how does being part of Making Strides committee impact the mission of the American Cancer Society?
Susan, would you like?
Sure. I mean, we all are there to help our survivors, to notify and let the world know that these people have made it, and then help create more. So being on the committee, we can really make sure that the goals are met, the goals that we set for how much money we want to raise, how many people we want to see, how many survivors we want to celebrate, that those are set there. And being part of the committee helps you be part of it, and that meets our mission, which is to help create a better world with less cancer.
Absolutely. And if I could just add to that, for me, it was that being part of the committee added education to my life that I could then share with other people. So that really helped me engage in conversation with people in my community and within my work life. I'm the CEO of a big company, so I was able to interact with people, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing tonight?" "Oh, I've got this great American Cancer Society event and then I'd get them on board and sell a ticket to an event, or tell them about our parking lot party that we did with the concert that we did to raise funds. So it was able to, and those people hearing everyone's story really brings it back to the grassroots of why we're doing what we're doing for the American Cancer Society. And everyone's story is so unique and so powerful that I think it's really important to share that. And having those committee members with something that you have a kindred spirit with really binds you all together.
I think that brings us full circle from being a leader to being creative and impacting your own community to impacting the mission of the American Cancer Society and fighting breast cancer.
My name is Jason Wilson. I'm a breast cancer surgeon with Baycare. To the American Cancer Society, thank you for allowing us to be Triple Crown partners in 2020. Baycare is proud to stand with the American Cancer Society and all it does to help improve the care of patients diagnosed with cancer. We're proud to support the research that the American Cancer Society supports to try to help improve outcomes for these patients, as well as to support the resources, whether it's transportation, whether it's lodging, whether it's education or other support services to help improve the journey that these patients go on. Baycare truly is proud to help the American Cancer Society and its mission and what it does to help improve the lives of these patients diagnosed with cancer. To everyone who has given money to the American Cancer Society, thank you. In particular, in this year where nothing seems to be the way it's supposed to be, thank you for being generous with your time and being generous with your money. The American Cancer Society's mission is truly to improve the health of cancer patients, and Baycare is proud to help support that mission and improve the quality of patients in the communities that we serve.